Moving on, Tesla stock has taken a dip today after new data from China shows that the appetite for its electric vehicles made in the country has decreased by 10%. Actually, the stock there now, you can see battling back to the flat line. In the last year, new report by the China Passenger Car Association found sales were down for both the Model 3 and Y cars, and it comes after the company had a difficult run last week, also reporting delivery and production data that was less than the previous quarter. So this is interesting. Tesla, we know, Elon Musk, not shy about the strategy. He's been cutting prices hard. It's a volume game, even if that means Julie at the expense of profit margins.
Yeah, and it's interesting, too, that Tesla has sort of followed the shape of the market today. In other words, it was falling more this morning,
and then bows back
in part on this China data, and now seems to have come back. But at the same time, if you look at the China EV makers, they have been under a lot of pressure today. And I don't believe that we have seen the same kind of recovery when it comes to those stocks. I've been watching the likes of NIO and XPeng and Li Auto today. And indeed, they're still down on the day. So not catching a bid as the day has gone on like Tesla has.
Yep.
And also, we've been watching health stocks today, a couple of different movers within that space. Let's start with Bristol Myers-Squibb. Those shares are trading lower after it announced plans to buy the drug maker Mirati Therapeutics for $4.8 billion. The move will see the company expand its aging portfolio of cancer drugs. It had to slash its revenue outlook this year after sales of blood cancer drugs fell against other generic rivals. Mirati shareholders going to get $58 a share in cash. By the way, Mirati shares are also falling today because there's some talk about the price potentially that Bristol Myers is paying for it. So that's something that we're watching. And then also in healthcare, we're watching another company in that space as well called Alnylam Pharmaceuticals. Those shares down by 5.5% after U.S. regulators denied an application for one of its drugs that would have expanded the use of that drug. So those are some of the healthcare.
Bristol's really interesting because Bristol is, I guess the strategy there, Julie, is so we're going to build out and broaden our portfolio here of oncology treatments because we're dealing with these patent expirations. But it's interesting, not a lot of enthusiasm from investors here.
Not a lot of enthusiasm, although I was looking through some of the analyst commentary, and they seem to be broadly positive on this. I think there was a little bit of thinking that there could actually be a bidding war for Alnylam, and now seeing analyst commentary, there seemed to be less thought that that could happen, so that might be one of the reasons that the shares are trading. Wait, did I say Alnylam? I meant Mirati.
You said it perfectly, though. That was what was impressive to me about that.